Welcome. I'm Charlotte Odell. This is Tapestry, a presentation of CHFI.
Please, God, let him telephone me now.
Dear God, let him call me now. I won't ask anything else of you. Truly, I won't. It isn't very much to ask.
Such a little...
It would be so little to you, God. Such a little thing.
Please.
Only let him telephone me now.
If I could think of something else.
If I didn't think about it, maybe the telephone might ring.
Sometimes it does that.
If I could think of something else.
500 by 5s.
Maybe if I counted 500 by 5s.
It might ring by that
It might ring by that time.
I won't cheat.
I'll count slowly.
I won't cheat.
And if it rings when I get to 300, I won't stop. I won't answer it till I get to 500.
5, 10, 15,
20, 25,
please, ring.
30. Oh, please, ring.
Yeah, okay.
He said he would telephone at 5.
I'll call you at 5, darling.
I think that's where he said darling. I'm almost sure he said it there. I know he called me darling twice, and the other time was when he said goodbye.
Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye, darling.
He was busy, and he can't say much in the office, but he called me darling twice.
Couldn't have minded my calling him.
I know you shouldn't keep telephoning them, but
I know they don't like that.
when you do that, then they know you're thinking about them and wanting them,
It
and...
makes them hate you. It makes them hate you.
But I hadn't talked to him in 3 days. Not in 3 days.
I'll call you at 5, darling.
Bye, darling.
He was busy, and he was in a hurry, and there were people around, but he called me darling twice.
That's mine.
I have that, even if I never see him again.
That's so little.
But that's so little.
That isn't enough.
Nothing's enough if I never see him again.
Let him telephone.
Let him telephone. I must stop this. It mustn't be this way. I mean, look, suppose a man says he'll call a girl up and then something happens, and he doesn't.
That isn't so terrible.
That isn't so terrible. It's going on all over the world right this minute.
What do I care what's going on all over the world?
I must stop this.
Why can't that telephone ring?
This is what I'll do.
Put the clock in the other
I'll
room.
put the clock in the other room.
Then I can't look at it.
If I do have to look at it, then I'll have to walk into the bedroom and
That'll be something to do.
and if he calls and he says he can't see me tonight, I'll say, well, that's all right.
Well, that's all
Why, of course, it's all right.
Why, of course, it's all right. It's all right.
I'll be the way I was when I first met him.
Then you'll like me again. I was always sweet.
I was always sweet at first. Oh, it's so easy to be sweet to people before you love them. Maybe he went home to call me up from there and somebody came in. He doesn't like to telephone me in front of people. Maybe he's worried just a little bit about keeping me waiting.
I could telephone him.
He might even hope that I would call him up.
God, keep me away from that telephone.
Keep me away. Let me just have a little bit of pride.
I think I'm going to need it.
I think it will be all that I'll have.
What does pride matter when I can't stand it if I don't talk to him?
Pride like that is such a silly, shabby thing. The real pride, the big pride, is in having no pride.
I'm not saying that
Just because I want to call him up. I'm not.
That's true.
I know that's true.
I will be big.
I will go beyond little prides.
Maybe he said for me to call him up at 5. Call me at 5, darling.
He could have said that perfectly well. It's so possible that I didn't hear him right.
Call me at 5, darling.
God, don't let me talk this way to myself. Make me know. Please, please make me know.
Suppose he were another girl, then I'd just...
Telephone and say, well, for goodness sake, what happened to you?
And I'd never even think about it.
Why can't I be casual and natural?
Just because I love him.
Oh, don't let me call him. Don't.
I'll count 500 by 5s. I'll do it so slowly and so fairly. If he hasn't telephoned then...
I'll call him.
Oh, please, dear, kind God.
5,
Let him call before
10, 15.
Please,